We've started a war with Scotland to subjugate them, in the midst of also being involved in the War of the Roses. For now, everything is going fairly well, I'd say. Brittany has occupied Maine. All right, Brittany has land and troops down that way. How are our ships doing? Do I risk moving these ships away? I think I kind of want to, just to clear out the ships that are blockading my land. No, we'll hold off on doing that until we take the Siege of Dumfries. I will repair damaged ships for now. Making significant progress on the siege. Brittany's occupied Cherbourg. The Renaissance is upon us. It's gonna suck if they take Caen before we take Dumfries. And we don't really want to move those troops away. It's fine, we'll deal with it. Noble's disgruntled, and we'll take the unrest again. Nope, didn't win that siege yet. Brittany's gonna take this before we take ours, aren't they? Nope. Next tick? Maybe? Cool. Now the question becomes, do we go and try to retake that? Before Brittany succeeds. I'm going to say yes. There's a chance that we can still make it there. Alright, so we've ended the blockade. We might be able to... Oh, okay, Scottish troops are retaking their land. That's fine, I'm honestly fine with them retaking that land. Do I recruit a new general? Don't really want to. Won the Battle of Caen. Ulster has their Ulster has maximum improved relations. We're going to move our ships out to the Irish Sea again to hopefully prevent the Scottish army from moving there. We captured another transport. We are losing 2.5 ducats a month right now. We've retaken Maine. I think I want to go right for the Britannian army. And after doing that, does Brittany want out? Nope. So I guess we will occupy their land. Noble's disgruntled again. And I'm going to bring these guys over to blockade Brittany's capital so that they will want to get out of this war even more. 47% war score. Really? Okay. Fine. We'll move to Brittany's capital. In the hopes that it being besieged will lower their enthusiasm. Tyrone demand and English supply. It seems the draperies of York have become increasingly sought after in the Tyrone capital, Dungannon. There was always a high demand for our goods, but this exceptional pool has resulted in a great surge of wealth in the province. Okay. Brittany has low enthusiasm. Should want out, right? Gain a bunch of money, war reparations. That is acceptable. I should have been working on sieging Loden. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Noble's disgruntled again. That's a pretty significant leader. 3-star, 6-3-3-3. Just captured a heavy by the looks of it. And I didn't wait for my own troops. What's the enemy navy's looking like? Just lights and transports left. So split off the transports. Have them go down here. Hopefully they won't get attacked by... Actually... Do that. I would imagine we can also land somewhere in Ireland to take care of those armies. So we're at war with those three, right? Probably. Yes. Somebody has to have military access through somebody else. Oh wait, are we black flagged? We were in Brittany. Noble's disgruntled again. Come on, give me an heir. Grant export licenses. Gain legitimacy or lose legitimacy. Losing legitimacy gives me tax modifier. Burghers lose loyalty. Burghers gain loyalty would be helpful right now. I actually want to revoke Oxford from the burghers. And then I will grant them monopoly charters. Which makes them loyal again, and I think everything they have right now, I'm fine with them having. Because everything has bonuses to trade power. And I can't decrease the autonomy in Oxford because we are at war. It's fine. And we're not even black flagged. I was going to have them split off, but we'll work with this. Huh, yeah, there's that. I would have to bring my whole army over here, I think. We do have the majority of the Scottish army trapped on that island. Yeah, let's go for it. What's our war exhaustion at? 1.53? Eh. Family ties. Increase Burgundy's opinion with us. And we'll take Diplotech. Alright, so the trade post in London that we built in London is actually a building that we have from earlier text before the game, like the actual start of the game, which actually costs the same as a trade post would. So we can upgrade it for free by the looks of it, which I'm okay with. And I will also pay 100 to build a trade post in Calais because of the staple port. I mean, the local trade power there is not an additive multiplier. It doesn't give straight up power, so the trade post doesn't exactly help. Of course, so if we lose Calais, it's gonna suck. Declaration for the Lancaster Pretenders. Okay. Let's land these troops in Desmond. Actually, land them in the Pale. Take that back. Across our country. Let's lose the claim on Ulster, or... No, I'm okay with losing that claim if we're going to vassalize them, which I'm thinking we are. Of course, the permanent claim doesn't help if we just if we Diplo annex them. Permanent claim only helps us if we conquer them. So, revoke the claim, maybe? Oh no, the other one was the one I wanted. I wanted to keep the claim. Oh, so if the Scots go and try to take air, they'll be able to cross freely. More support for enemies. And we'll try to win this siege. Alright, more disgruntled nobles. I'm glad that the Scots aren't smart enough that they could, if they tried to occupy Ayr, that they could... I don't know if they could actually get to Ayr without first sieging down Dumfries. Don't want to spend a bunch of money on appeasing the nobles. You have a rebel uprising, English pretender rebels, and there will be a lot of them, specifically in London. That'll suck. Profiteering Alençon. I think trade power? Maybe? Yeah. Otherwise, it's goods produced. And they produce livestock there, so not a great trade good. 80%. It's gonna suck if that goes up to 90. It didn't. We're good. Everything's fine. Alright, we've won the Siege of Desmond. I do want to take their land. Where can I decrease the number of troops that will rise up? Kent or Essex are the priority there. Okay. Oxford or York. York would work. What? Oh, right. That. I don't need a lot of... I don't need all of my troops to be ready to engage in battle. I just need them to suppress rebels, essentially. And hopefully they don't rise up this month, or it's going to be disastrous. Nobles disgruntled. Nope, we're good. We are losing innovativeness. That's fine. Wait. Okay, that hasn't updated yet then. Okay, so now it's down to 30,000. And that should reduce it a little bit more. To 28,000, okay. Yep, that's not something I want to see happen. I don't want the Scottish army to be able to cross. I am going to let them occupy that, actually. They're going to win that, and is Scotland going to be able to cross? Yes, they are. What is that? Grasslands? More nobles disgruntled. We're going to Loden. So I don't want to retake Ayr unless I can trap the Scottish army elsewhere. Instead, we will go and try to siege their capital. See, does Desmond want out yet? Or not Desmond. Munster. Yeah, they would accept full annexation. And of course they're going to occupy that. Oh, that's helpful. Thank you to the Munster separatists. And France is the papal controller. Of course they are. Wait. Oh. So what you're saying is that France could possibly declare war on Burgundy very soon. Anti-clericalism. Burghers of several prominent cities are accusing the clergy of being greedy and indolent. The pious commoners are now withholding the tithe in a protest against a particularly bad example of misuse of the authority of the clergy. Pious burghers are now objecting to paying tithes to the clergy as they consider the clergy unfit to receive them. Clergy are furious and demand that we find the obstinate burghers. Okay. So I could gain some loyalty with the clergy. Lose a bunch of autonomy in Co. Gain money. I'm okay with that. Everybody's disloyal again, but the clergy will only briefly be disloyal. I think. I don't know why Scotland's decided to separate their armies. If I take their capital, I'm going straight for the smaller army. And then maybe straight for the bigger army. Defenders desert. Still need an heir. An heir would be very helpful right now. So then we just increase our stability, and we're out of the War of the Roses. Oh yeah, we also have the English Pretender Rebels doing what they're doing. Lose a bunch of money or admin points. I'll lose the money, I guess. Thank God London is just great at holding up a defense. In fact, hold on. Speaking of defense, more defensiveness. We've won the Siege of Lowden. Would Scotland accept vassalization? No, they would not. A coalition from basically all of the Irish miners. If we took Scotland, if we vassalize Scotland right now. So I guess we have to go and take care of the Scottish army. They'll arrive on the 8th of, or the 5th of April. Or no, the 8th. They'll arrive on the 5th. They'll arrive on the 10th. If I do this, it allows the army to escape, meaning I'm only dealing with half of the Scottish army. Oh, they went to Inverness instead of where I thought they were. Whoops. Carnal sins. Could her lips be any redder? Doubtful. Hollow in the back of your mind. Echo the cautioning words of priests and preachers. Is this what the sermon spoke of? The devil in a woman's body and the temptations of the flesh? Strange. As devils go, this one looks a lot like an angel. Either way, you'll have to bring this up in your confession on Sunday. Noble of the York family, 442, with a weak claim becomes heir. Lose papal influence. Catholic games for reform. Desire an heir named Henry. We have an heir. Spawned rebels are not pretender. Oh, right, we have to go and deal with that. Might as well increase stability. And that's brilliant. Oh, wait, what? I hate that. I don't know if the Scottish army is going to... Rumors of a large revolt in the continent. Many of those who have been forced to flee the country during the War of the Roses have sought refuge at the continent and the local authorities report rumors that an armed rising might be imminent. If we do not stop this, we will end up with a stronghold there, providing support for further insurrection. Money is better needed closer to home. Cherbourg gets 18 Pretender Rebels. 18 regiments of Pretender Rebels. I'm fine with that. We should be able to handle that pretty easily. It looks like London just had breached walls. I don't know where these troops are going. I'm going to assume Aberdeen. Lancaster Stronghold. Cherbourg gets Rebel Stronghold until... Oh, increased defensiveness too. By 200%. Thank God it's not... Alright, there we go. Now the question becomes, do I siege down the Irish miners in this war as well? I think the answer is going to be yes. And that's definitely cause for alarm now. I need to head back down to London. Ormond intervened, 7 Cork. Okay, cool. Yeah, they might reoccupy some of this land, but that's fine. Just need London to not fall to Pretender rebels, that's all. Watch, they're going to win this siege, though, right here. And also, I want to make this defensive. Support for York, okay. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have another month or two to get London from being, or keep London from being sieged. They'll arrive on the 8th of October, they'll arrive on the 9th. Good. Get in there. Let's go deal with the Pretender rebels the rest of the way. Now we need to bring our navy down. Go deal with that one. And once they're finished, the War of the Roses should be over. No debate in Parliament. Start a debate. Support the war effort. Gain stability. Manpower recovery speed. War exhaustion. I think that's huge. Grant concessions to the burghers or impressment of sailors. Let's go with supporting the war effort. What is our current army tradition? 37. Don't really want to sacrifice that. Local autonomy. Norfolk gains autonomy. Present a scapegoat. Armory reformer dies. Allow use of crown lands. I'm okay with losing a little bit of legitimacy. Placate merchants. Burghers gain 2 influence. That is a 10 development province. The army reformer is giving us morale. I don't like the idea of losing him right now. I'll take the assured victory in that. Establish Sunday schools. Of course we'll do that. Take that army across as well. And do that real quick. Or no. 14 and 4. Yes, the Scottish Army's doing stuff. It's fine. Let's go take care of the last bit of Pretender rebels. Ruler's leader captured, lose legitimacy. At the Battle of Alençon, several leaders of the revolt was captured by our forces. What should we do with them? Pardon them, lose legitimacy, and gain a reduction to national unrest, or gain legitimacy and also increase national unrest. Well, execute them. Of course. Alright, I can't retract the defensive edict right now. I can't actually move all of my troops onto those ships. You know what? I'm okay with this. Just give me Scotland. And a lot of coalition, so Scotland, Kildare, Leinster, Offaly, Ormond, Tyrconnell, Sligo, and Tyrone. Can't get all that money from them. And honestly, no, I don't want to take a bunch of money from them. Let's just subjugate it. Cool. Scotland will become my vassal. Time to improve relations with my own subjects. Nobles disgruntled. We'll take the local unrest because all that should be ending soon, relatively. Scotland has 85% Liberty Desire. That's not terrible. We are 2 over the Diplo limit right now. Who is going to be my next rival? Aragon is a possibility. Burgundy might be a very quick way to end the royal marriage and I'm thinking Burgundy. Then ally Austria, maybe? Burgundy is... Yeah, I'm going to break the alliance with Burgundy. Get one with Austria. Where did my troops go? Also, I need to start chlorine Cork. Oh, what do you know? That's a natural harbor. End of the War of the Roses. The armed conflict over the succession to the English throne is finally over as the ruling dynasty defeats the rebels. Gain stability, gain prestige. Okay, cool. Complete the War of the Roses disaster or reach the Age of Reformation without it triggering. England gets royal line for 15 years. Yearly legitimacy increase and defense and aggressive expansion impact reduction. Control state religion. It's not the age of discovery. One of the following must be true. Have the modifier Counter-Reformation or England is not Catholic. Okay. Let's recombine the Navy. Separate off the ships. Have them go back to protecting trade. These guys up from KN. What's our force limit look like? 35 out of 36. Naval force limit, we are at the naval force limit. Did our... will hurt our relations and slightly destabilize our country. It doesn't say it's going to decrease our stability. It didn't. Okay. Getting vassals. Okay, so we still have two relations over the limit. Who's Ulster allied with? Connaught? Well, they're my next target. Who's Connaught allied with? Just Ulster? Yeah, they're my next target. Just so that we get Ulster into a war. I was going to vassalize Ulster, but no, we're just going to declare a war on Connaught, get Ulster to be at war with us, and then conquer both of them at the same time. Of course, I did give up my claim on Ulster, which sucks, but it's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll wait till our troops get back to London. Move our troops up to Scotland now. And Ulster or Connaught. Ulster needs to fall first. So we will declare war on Connaught. I can declare Ulster as a co-belligerent even though we're allies? Weird. Speaking of allies, Austria needs a royal marriage. Rise of a dynasty. With the final battle now won, the War of the Roses, as it will come to be known, is at an end. We must now decide how to proceed to strengthen our position at home and abroad. Even now, there are whispers of potential usurpers, including the return from exile of the ambitious Henry Tudor. It might be prudent, therefore, to reconcile our two houses in matrimony. There will never be reconciliation between our two dynasties. It is time for peace. Let us join our two houses together. Gain admin points. Henry Tudor, a 342 with a strong claim of English heritage, becomes the new heir at age 24. Sure. Might not be as good as the other heir. I can't remember what the other heir was like, but we will go with that. So these guys are on their way up there. These guys need to go to air. And anything else? Declare the war on Connaught now. Don't know why I can declare a war on Ulster. Or I can co-belligerent Ulster. They would call in Brittany. I don't want to deal with Brittany again. Screw it. We're just going to declare the war. But, we have our good buddy Scotland as our vassal, so that's great. And, we have more land in Ireland. Of course, that's probably going to get occupied again. But, yeah, so we have a really good start. I'm surprised that the 100 Years' War didn't come up yet. And France has Navarre as a vassal. That's different. But, yeah, progress is being made.